Hey guys, we're back with episode 2 of What the Fitness. And Twitter has once again provided us a bountiful beauty of bullshit. So today, our bullshit comes from a Twitter handle called Carnivore Aurelius. Because apparently, if you have a statue of a Greek philosopher in your profile, it makes you credible. So Carnivore Aurelius, as you might guess, is a carnivore advocate. Shocking, I know. And he made a tweet where he said, "Sugar destroys masculinity. Just 75 grams of sugar reduced testosterone by 25%. That's just 3 bananas. If you want to be a man, avoid this poison." And he cites a study where they looked at 75 grams of sugar and what it did to testosterone. And yes, testosterone decreased after that meal. What he neglects to say, and what we like to call, those look tasty. I enjoy cherry picking in my spare time. Cherry picking of studies is a real problem, and this is a prime example of cherry picking. Yes, sugar and carbohydrate can reduce testosterone. And so can fat! So there was a study done by Jeff Volek when he was at UConn. Volek is actually one of the biggest advocates of the ketogenic diet and has done a lot of research on it. And he performed a study which demonstrated that a high-fat meal decreased testosterone by about 25% as well. Testosterone and short-term rises and falls in testosterone do not reflect long-term testosterone levels. First off, short-term rises and falls in testosterone are generally driven by fuel availability. That is, as fuel becomes more available, testosterone goes down. Further, during exercise, where fuel consumption is high, we see testosterone go up. Now, it has been shown many times over that this rise in testosterone during exercise is not actually contributing to the anabolic response. The anabolic response to exercise is an intrinsic response, not systematic. Meaning, just because you do squats and your testosterone goes up doesn't mean you're going to grow your biceps. That's been shown to be false. There's a really nice paper by Stu Phillips where he showed this. So, short-term rises and acute rises and falls in testosterone do not mean hardly anything with regards to anabolism. A fall in testosterone actually could be explained by the fact that when your testosterone in your blood drops, it could be because it's being taken up by the muscle cells or other cells where it's having an actionable effect. You don't know what that data is telling you when you're just looking at a snapshot of it. So telling people to avoid sugar as a poison, listen, there's a lot of reasons that you should limit your sugar intake. It's not satisfying, it's usually hyperpalatable, and it's very energy dense. But worrying about your fucking testosterone dropping afterwards, well then just don't eat. Because apparently that's going to make you jacked. Because if you don't eat and you fast for a while, your growth hormone and testosterone go up in the short term. Guess what happens in the long term when people are calorie restricted? Their testosterone goes down when you're talking about going from normal to very lean. Now, fasting zealots will twist that to say, well, if you just fast instead of calorie restrict, you'll get testosterone raises. Gandhi wasn't jacked, bro. Like, fasting is not gonna fucking make you jacked. And fasting, newsflash, is caloric restriction. It's not like these two things are fucking separate. So, if you could just not be fucking stupid, that would be great. Fasting zealots, what are you gonna do? Anyways, moral of the story with this is, if you are worried about short-term rises and falls in hormones, you're not doing this correctly. Long-term, high exposure to things like testosterone, meaning if you have chronically low levels of testosterone, you'll have less muscle mass. If you have chronically elevated levels of testosterone from, say, exogenous steroids, you will have elevated levels of muscle mass. But short-term rises and falls do not appear, based on the current scientific literature, to have impacts on muscle hypertrophy. So if you want to maximize testosterone, the best thing you can do is eat a well-balanced diet with enough protein, train hard, get a lot of sleep, and just don't be a fucking idiot, all right? I don't know if stupidity has been shown to lower testosterone, but it just sucks in general, so don't be a fucking idiot. Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. If you like these videos, please click the links in the description to check out some of my educational books where you can learn more about fat loss and contest prep.